And we should be live, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Prayers. Need audio checks and chat checks, please.
Ready?
Oh my gosh. Yep, sounds good on YouTube.
Like I want that wall. It's a great wall. Incredible wall.
It's gonna be fun.
Not at all. Is this
The game audio is too loud.
Oh. Check, 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 check. Where's my mic holder? This is a test of our audio capture. Why isn't my mic showing up?
Ready?
Go! So that switch activates a
Hello.
goal, which, bro.
Hi, B.
Can you hear my mic?
Is it
And
on?
Tony's mic.
Is your mic on?
Check.
There's RadJunk. Yeah, game needs to go down. You can hear me and Tony fine.
I think we need to turn down the TV itself.
That's all you, Sam. Hey, where's our lightsaber?
Yeah.
I need to program it for the TV.
I had to get all the bunches. The bunches count for 10 bananas, by the way.
Goddamn bunches.
Alright, so that plane that's like down like this,
Justin says everybody
press that
sounds good.
switch,
You
I
just need
wouldn't
to talk
press it
closer to the
because that's a
mic.
tough goal to hit. So I would just move around and go to the blue goal. But under that switch,
Sam's going to
actually
attempt to
flips
turn
open
down the
green goal.
television. This is a
Because, like
risky
I said,
move.
Some stages will actually
See how it plays out, Cotton. You go to Blake.
Not every stage will
Bled.
have like a green
Go-
and red goal.
you go to
Like,
bed,
some
Blake.
stages, you know, gotta move forward extra.
We're here to talk about Game of the Year. Goombas is crushing it, says Justin.
He acts like he's played this game before.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we sound okay. Alright, hi.
Can I get a chat check on Twitch, please?
Oh, what?
Chat check. Chat check.
Okay.
Check.
No.
Alright.
Alright, we good.
I'm done.
Ready?
Alright, so this is the last Sunday stream of 2018.
R.I.P. 2018. You're great.
Yep.
I had a pretty good year, I'm not gonna lie.
It was a fantastic year.
It's pretty good.
I think everyone's favorite thing in the world to do is just post about how like shitty their year was.
Whoa, language!
Sorry, we're-
Wow!
Hard
on
ass.
screen.
Hard ass.
This isn't Drunk Girl Gaming, okay?
Yeah, you're sober.
Excuse. How bad their year was. I think that's just like everyone's favorite thing to do on Facebook.
Sober son.
It's
gonna be my year. It's gonna be my year.
Gonna change your life.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
invent something that's gonna sell for $19.95 plus shipping and handling.
Phil
And then we
Swift
get
here.
millions.
New year, new me.
Flex Seal.
I'll play. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, bonus stage. I have one banana.
You need to get on that 20 level.
Whoa. Can't get that 20 level.
Foul Punk. That's your new name.
Sorry.
Way to foul it up.
Sorry. Excuse me.
I just think of like chicken, like foul.
Like
Like
poultry?
a chicken
Yeah.
with a mohawk.
F.
So,
So yeah, new year, new us.
new year, new us.
Not
Yeah.
really, same old RadJunk, but lots
Yeah.
of new rad things coming for 2019 that Tony can't tell you about yet.
Right.
Tony's getting married
Oh, congratulations.
to Dylan.
What? Plot twist.
Plot
No, that is,
twist. Plot twist on the protagonist.
you know.
Well, Yeah, so we're gonna talk about some games that we played this year.
Game of the Year watch.
So we're gonna do Game of the Year a little bit different than most sites do Game of the Year. We're going to base our Game of the Year picks in various categories on games that we played this year. They don't necessarily have to be released.
Yeah, considering we didn't get to play a lot of the blockbusters and we actually have real jobs, unlike Tony.
I volunteer for fun.
But yeah, so
Italian games.
we're going to concentrate on games that we have played
And
in
Red Wings.
2018. It might not have come out in 2018, but we played it in 2018.
Yeah.
So you know what? It's
Game
relevant.
of the Year, Monkey Ball Deluxe.
Oh, but I've played it several times before this year.
This is the only game that Tony plays. He's like a speedrunner.
I have seen Tony beat this game's ass several times.
Whoa!
It's not just you. You said it twice. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so yeah, if anybody's watching, whenever we go over a category, tell us your favorite or most disappointing or whatever category we're talking about.
Alright.
Someone
So
named Alex Jeffries just liked our video.
Hey,
Alex.
We're joined by Wendy today. Game of the Year for the Dave is Stardew Valley. So basically,
hold on, we're not there yet.
yeah, we're not there yet.
Bro,
We're gonna
that's
go over
like-
some other
bro,
categories
That's like
first.
2 hours away, so hold your horse. Just kidding.
So we're gonna run down some categories that we've written down before the show because this was actually really tough for us.
Yeah,
Best
we had
Fortnite copy.
That stolen dance of Fortnite.
The Carlton.
The Carlton, yes.
Best game.
Ooh.
Stole the Carlton.
What up, Greg?
Ooh,
Alright,
Greg.
so we're gonna start with best multiplayer.
yeah.
This is a tough
So-
one. I might change my pick on this.
Best
Oh, you can't
multiplayer
do that.
games
It's
that
impossible.
you guys played this year. Start with Thomas.
Smash 5 was great. I thought it was really fun. I would have put Mario Party, but I play Mario Party every year, no matter what it is. And I'm not a big Smash player, never will be.
2 seconds.
But the multiplayer was great. I think it's a lot better than 4. That's my opinion.
Ready?
We Fit Trainers OP.
Okay, alright, Dylan.
It's a tough one, and a lot of people are going to disagree wholeheartedly, and fair enough. It is what it is. I'm going Fallout 76
Boo!
because I
Okay.
still had a
Okay.
blast.
Okay.
I still had a
Okay.
blast in it. I spent a ton of time in it, and I am going to go best multiplayer because if you play by yourself, it's kind of lame, honestly. But when you're playing with other people, it's a ton of fun.
Especially when you wait for nukes to drop for like an hour, right?
And then you get kicked out of the server. That's
Yeah,
awesome. Honorable mention, I would say Battlefield 5 is incredible. Yeah, I'm going Fallout 76. You can't do nothing about it. Don't at me, bro.
So I
Go
feel
ahead.
like you might feel the same way about Fallout 76 that I did when No Man's Sky released.
Like people were crapping on it. And
Yeah,
you were like,
but it was
"It's
good."
actually a decent game. Yeah. Fair enough. Each his own.
I can see that.
Well, you know, at least you didn't spend all that money in vain, I guess.
Yeah, all 280 bucks on that game. I pretty much like funded the whole game.
Alright,
What about you, Smith?
mine.
They don't know I'm here.
Mine.
Jesse says trash.
I didn't play a lot of multiplayer games because I.
Justin
generally
says he
don't.
likes PUBG a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. We played last year.
My favorite multiplayer game that I played was Sea of Thieves.
Fair enough.
That's
pretty fun.
I kind of feel the same way that you do about Fallout. Like, I don't want to play it by myself. But
Right.
Throw it in
Playing,
the brig.
playing with you guys was really fun. I really.
You know what? We do need to go back to that
Well,
because
there's a lot of DLC.
I've
There's,
heard
like,
they've added a lot to it.
apparently
Blake,
it's a
I would
lot
quit
cooler now.
texting if you quit texting me.
You just like blew through that.
So
Yeah, they added a lot to Pirate Game.
Yeah.
I can't remember the actual Sea of Thieves.
Pirate
It's
Game.
called Pirate
Pirate
Game.
Sid Meier's.
So this category, your
Sin-
aspect
Sinbad.
ratio
Don't
is
give me the
messed up.
fastest on this.
How
Get
messed up?
thrown, thrown.
Because if you can see, you're not going to get every banana in each one. Because
Are you
gotta
talking about on the
first
game
back.
capture? Yeah, it's whatever.
it's fun.
Wait, what?
We're just having that to play in the
So
background while we
basically,
talk.
you see how you're missing a banana each time?
Yeah, you probably should have
That
made.
means you're going to have to, when you're coming up in this middle spot, you're going to actually have to go back.
Since
and
we're
go
doing a
first.
lot of talking this time, you
Yeah,
probably should
no,
have
go forward, and there you go. But don't go fast, because then you're going to go into the next lane,
It's whatever.
which will take you back.
So this category was tough for me because we played a lot of multiplayer games this year, and there were lots of things like pirate game, which is Sea of Thieves.
Golf game.
I didn't play golf game.
God, golf game's so good. The Golf Club 2019.
We played a lot of Killing Floor 2, which I had a lot of fun with.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Good honorable mention there. I like it.
I played a decent amount of Halo 5 this year for whatever reason.
Never played it.
Pretty good. I know I got a lot of flack. Forza.
I forgot about Forza.
Forza is up there for me.
I forgot about Forza.
But I'm saving Forza for a different category.
Ooh.
Forza Horizon 4
Best retro.
blew my mind. Fantastic game, looks great, all that. But I think Smash Ultimate's close for me. You know what?
Guess what? I died.
Yeah.
God, I hate this category because now I'm like changing my picks.
You got like 40 honorable mentions, but you can't make your mind up.
I'm gonna say
Whoa.
Forza Horizon 4. Forza Horizon 4 for me, best multiplayer game. It's a living environment.
And honestly, out of all the ones that we said, I think that one is probably the easiest one you can play by yourself.
Yeah, you can play it by yourself. You can drive around on country roads and stuff.
Take me home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun, solid game, and it looks beautiful.
Set in West
So
Virginia.
Forza Horizon 4, best multiplayer for me.
That's what the next Horizon Festival.
Ah, God dang it! What, West Virginia?
So Jesse says, guess my problem is less with the game and more with Bethesda. I can see that, sure. Nate says he's down to play Sea of Thieves. And Blake wants to know if we can play Forza Horizon. We're down to play Forza Horizon.
Get an Xbox.
I've got a sweet Xbox One S at the shop right now.
Bro, we can make a Wanna Go Fast club.
Oh, I'm doing that tonight.
What?
I might do that right now.
Could do it. Okay, so that was best multiplayer. You know, if any of you guys have any input, what your favorites were. Leave them in the comments.
If anybody out there actually liked Fallout 76, other than
I
me.
need to play it more.
Is Greg watching? Greg liked it.
Yeah, Greg liked Fallout.
Greg was farther along than I was. Oh, I was hoping I would jump across. I wanted another punch. Yeah, Greg was like higher level than I was. I was like, holy crap. Dude, we're killing it.
So, next category. Best
Ooh,
music.
God. Best music? Lead us off, Tony.
Well, I played Persona 5 this year, so it's
Heyo.
definitely a Persona 5 soundtrack without a doubt. So good. I still listen to it on my drive home nowadays.
Hey, I got it on my
Okay.
iPod too.
And I can't say that for every video game soundtrack.
I'm going to call an audible. Oh, boy, you suck.
Jeez, dude. I gotta stop trying to shortcut.
I'm going to call an audible because I don't want to give one game multiple wins. I'm going to go with the Persona dancing games because they're basically remixes of Persona 3 and Persona
Whatever.
5. They're both they both have incredible soundtracks, and the remixes that they did were stupid good.
Now, you were telling me you
Especially
had a personal
3.
favorite, though. Yeah.
Persona 3 was incredible. Persona 5 was really good, but the Persona 3 dancing game was just mind-blowing. So,
I feel like that's probably a pretty good answer. Like, a dancing game should have
It's-
a good soundtrack.
yeah. Well, that's the thing is like, you
No,
wouldn't
like
you wouldn't think of a good JRPG spin-off as a rhythm game,
Yeah.
but when they're known for their music, it makes sense.
Would you say that someone who hasn't played Persona would enjoy the dancing games as a video game itself? Or are you only going to enjoy it if you're a Persona fan?
Well, you would enjoy 3 and 5 because honestly, there's no story about it. There's no good story. Although the little social things that you watch throughout the game, you might be lost on because you wouldn't understand the story behind their little character stories. If that makes sense.
Okay, I got that.
But just if you just wanted to do the actual rhythm stuff, the rhythm mechanics is incredible. So,
Okay.
and honestly, like it can get pretty fast and pretty complex. So it's actually the one time I'm like, man, I wish I didn't have such a big TV because you're trying to keep up with these. It's kind of like DDR, where you're trying to keep up with the arrows.
Yeah.
But like it's way easier on the Vita because it's much smaller. How do I get out of here, Tony? You're like
Okay,
that.
so you're basically gonna go around in a circle and you're gonna build speed and then get to the top. So,
All right, Sam. What about you?
Justin says he plays JRPGs and watches lots of anime, but it seems like it's too much for him.
It's not. It's a ton of fun. Especially if you just like good like Japanese. If you like Japanese anime and you like Japanese music, you'd enjoy it.
I think mine's kind of a cop out, but I don't care.
Got me.
What are you doing?
I get into it. I can't help it. I'm like staring at that.
No, I mean
Oh,
you're.
ponytail.
The
You have
what?
a ponytail.
Oh shoot! I didn't even see that. That's great.
Dave says Audio Shield. That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what that game is.
Wait, what? What is it?
Audio Shield?
Never heard of it. What's it on? Dave.
Oh, I just thought about one. Go ahead, Sam. You go.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, it's gonna count because, you know, it just came out on the Switch, even though I played it before. Katamari Reroll has the best soundtrack.
We'll allow it.
Huh.
The soundtrack of that game is great.
Oh,
Oh man.
I've heard multiple people say that, so I could see it.
It's
I could
really
see
good.
it.
Calamari.
Katamari. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say
So-
Beat Saber, but I'm gonna
that
go.
game just looks so fun.
I'm gonna go with Killing Floor 2. It's a very
I like
heavy, like metal soundtrack, but considering that you're killing hordes of zombies, it's very fitting for the game, and it fits. It sounds good, and it works.
Go with the ramp and go to that platform to the left. Yeah, and, oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
Don't tell him what to do.
He asked me for.
I got 12 seconds. I need help.
Yeah, there's a ramp right in front of you. Go back. Right.
So we got Killing Floor 2, Katamari, Persona Dancing crap, and then whatever Tony said.
Persona
You said
Dancing
Persona
greatness.
5.
It does have an incredible soundtrack all the way through.
All right, what's next?
What's on the list?
Best art style.
Ooh.
Oh,
This one was kind of tough because
Yeah, this one's real tough.
Persona 5 for me again.
good.
Tony, you can't let it.
Justin, if you like JRPGs and anime, if you want to play a JRPG that is basically you're playing an anime, Persona 5 is right up your alley,
Great.
dude.
It looks
you
amazing.
get to be friends with a cat.
So
And yeah, your BFF's a cat.
just real quick, our buddy Mike Bear, I hope I'm saying it correctly, is watching, the creator of Vector Run,
And Vector Run too.
and he says, I'm actually home and able to watch you guys live tonight.
Hey-o.
Happy New Year's Eve, guys. That being said, as far as music is concerned, I thought the best music was in Celeste.
I haven't played
So-
Celeste yet.
I haven't played that yet.
I want to.
We all talked about this earlier, and it's going to be on Games with Gold next month on Xbox, or I guess in a couple days, on Xbox Live. Two that are Game Pass.
Can I go too fast?
And I'm pretty sure we're going to play
If
it.
you go too fast, you're gonna shoot over that edge. So
Exactly.
when you get down to the bottom, pull back on the trigger.
I forgot what I said for art style.
Especially when you get down to these ones.
Don't do it,
I'll
Justin.
slow down. You're gonna slow
Persona is terrible.
I don't know. I kind of
No, Persona is incredible.
I think I might play the original.
Which one?
Persona.
Uno.
Don't do it. I couldn't get into that one.
And
It's,
it,
neat.
it
it's-
looked interesting.
I'm not a first person dungeon crawler guy. Can't do it.
So I don't know. I might try it.
Play 4.
I need to make that $100 that I wasted
Or
on that
so
PlayStation Classic worth
Oh
my
my
while.
god, what is this?
So,
That's fair. That's fair. So wait, which one are we on?
um,
Best art style.
moving on to best art style.
Oh, and you said Persona 5? That's a tough one. But I'm gonna go with Octopath Traveler.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously inspired by the 16-bit Final Fantasy type games, but the surroundings that you go through are just incredibly well drawn. And,
Isn't it like half 2D, half 3D almost?
Yeah, it's called 2.5D basically. So yeah, right in the middle. But it's
As if I don't know what that means.
yeah, right in the middle, dude. It's called math. Dude, honestly, just everything about it was incredible. And honestly, it was a runner-up for best soundtrack because the music's incredible too. It's like an orchestra type music.
Okay.
But art style, again, Justin, if you're into JRPGs, dude, do it. That's easily the best game that's like it soaked me in this year. I couldn't stop playing it.
My best art style. Not a new game, but one that was new to me this year. Afro Samurai on game.
Ooh, I like it.
Afro Samurai was
The
good.
style of that game
Dang.
was super cool.
Was that cell shaded?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Man, that's a good one.
that's a good looking game. It's fun.
Totally agree.
I totally forgot what
I forgot about that one too. That's a good one. So
Yeah.
when we were talking about these earlier, we were trying to think, like, remember stuff that we played
Yeah.
on the stream
Played so
throughout the
many
year.
games this year.
Yeah, we played so much. I'm like, oh my
I
god,
can't remember.
what have we played? Yeah, so it was tough to come up with some answers. But yeah, I totally remember that one. That was a good one. That was definitely a hidden gem. What was it, 360? Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Oh, an honorable mention for me too, Valkyria Chronicles 4. The hand-drawn art. Absolutely incredible. Nothing, Joseph?
I'm kind of
Nothing?
blanking.
I mean, Forza 4 did look really good.
That's the best graphically, but I wouldn't say that has like the best art style.
You just call it Forza.
Red.
Oh!
Now
I can
has
bounce.
that-
Yeah.
has
The big boy bounces.
that-
Yeah.
Big boy bounces. Pull back on that tree.
Oh dang it! I can't think of anything for best art style.
Play any cool Switch games that had a cool art style?
That's what I'm trying to think. Oh, easy. Pocket Rumble.
Okay.
All
Okay.
day. Looks like a Neo Geo Pocket Color game. It's a 2-button fighter, published by Chucklefish.
I like it.
The art style is perfect for that type of game. I mean, it's great. So,
Shout out to the Super Rad Ray Gun art style.
Nino Kuni 2.
Yeah, that game did look good.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
Super
play it.
Rad Ray Gun art style was solid.
Yeah, that
The
was
Game Boy Color palette.
That was pretty dope. Yeah, Nino Kuni 2 is one that I almost bought it. That might be one I buy this coming year though.
Dave, I don't know if you know this, but Tony is like a savant when it comes to Monkey Ball.
He really is. It's
I watched him
stupid.
balance a donut on a controller the other night and play through several levels without making the donut fall. It was interesting.
Tony just plays this game like all day.
It's like normal
Oh
people.
my god.
Oh!
Oh,
You
it
didn't
doesn't-
get
No,
it.
it doesn't count. It calls it a bonus finish, so you don't lose a life. You just collect as many bananas as you can.
Ooh, slow down, fool.
No, luckily.
Okay. So
On them brakes.
best indie game.
Best indie game. That's tough.
If Yoku's Island Express counts, that's mine. That's what I wrote down anyway. Just 'cause,
Consider it.
It's fun.
Oh shoot!
I wasn't.
Is that an indie game?
I don't know.
I don't know
It's
if
got a
that
physical
counted.
release, so
Because I probably would have written that, but I don't know. I've got another.
if I did have to pick, I'd Super
What's
Red
the
Ray Gun.
definition of indie? Like, where do you draw the line?
That's true. I guess it depends on like
The lines are kind of blurred now, as far as that goes.
studio size. I don't.
And we can't really talk about physical or digital anymore if we're separating indie because it can be both. You know, the PSP does a great example of that.
Oh, absolutely. The Dave says NES maker.
Hey,
Well,
That's solid. That's solid.
I concur.
Vector Run 1 through 3.
We still got to
Yeah,
play
but-
the third one. We got to finish the trilogy.
Vector runs up there.
Absolutely.
So wait, what did?
Best indie.
Ready?
I'm gonna go with Vector Run.
Okay.
I had a ton of fun with it. Honestly, it's like talk about a game that just grabbed you and wouldn't let you go until you finished
Shout
it.
out to Mike Bear. He's in the
Shout
audience.
Yeah, this is. I'm not just throwing you a bone either, dude. That game was awesome. The problem is, I don't know if I want to go with number 1 or 2, or I'm just gonna say Vector Run Double Pack.
Yeah, Double Pack was good.
Yeah, I like it. Especially since it was RadJunk inspired, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh my God, what is this?
Tony, what'd you say for indie?
I
Yoku.
said
You said
Yoku's
Yoku.
Island Express.
Okay, Sam, what do you got?
Mine was Super Rad Ray Gun. Because that game was pretty.
I'm gonna say, not to discredit Mike, but I'm gonna say Super Rad Ray Gun as well.
That game was pretty dope.
As far as an indie game goes, it was made by 2 guys. Mike, I know you only are 1 person. Game had Game Boy Color palette. It played like Mega Man. It was made by a guy that I work with named Chris.
Oh,
Published by Rooster Teeth. Fantastic title. Dead Cells. I don't think any of us played Dead Cells,
Mm-mm.
to be honest.
heard a lot about it. Oh my God, this
Heard
is
good
terrible.
things.
The day they come out with Super Monkey Ball Maker, that's it.
Super Monkey Game.
So we've got Super Rad Ray Gun, Super Rad Ray Gun. We've got Vector Run, and whatever, Yoku's Island Express, which kind of plays like a pinball platform.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
Pinball Metroidvania.
All right, what's our next category?
Jesse's favorite one. Best retro game. So this
That-
was a tough one.
Yeah,
because
again, because I couldn't remember what we played this year.
there
We played
are-
so much.
I feel like most of the things that I played this year I had already played, so it's tough for me to think of one that I really enjoyed that I had never played before.
Oh, I'm gonna
What was yours, Tony?
Space Invaders for the 64.
Solid title.
I mean, it was
such-
good.
Solid title.
It was surprisingly decent.
The
Yeah.
boss fights were tough. Yeah, I
Ooh.
I
Oh,
got
you
fallen too
suck.
much. I know, right?
Yeah, that was a surprise. I didn't even know it existed.
I mean, Dylan and I just like co-op that and just destroyed the bosses in there.
Honestly.
Which, by the way, that first boss was broken.
OP.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
miserable to watch. Oh my god.
Jesse says Symphony of the Night was his.
Okay.
All right.
I still haven't played that.
I never played that game.
I take it back. I played one level because I owned it and I just tested it. But it was really cool. Cool art style.
So Dylan, what's yours?
Man, this was honestly the hardest one to pick. I'm gonna say, what did I say earlier? I'm gonna say Phalanx on the Super Nintendo. Played it earlier in the
Banjo
year.
game.
Banjo game.
Banjo game. Yeah, best cover art. Phalanx.
Oh yeah. For
Uh,
those that haven't seen it, it's got a dude sitting in a chair playing a banjo.
With a spaceship behind him.
Yeah, like
And the story about it's really cool. Go Google it if you want to find out more about it. It's really cool. Yeah, it's a cool shmup on the Super Nintendo.
also on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, surprisingly, we didn't find that out till. Oh, come on! Yeah, I've never been huge into shmups, but I bought that one just because of the art style. And when I played it, I was like, oh, I like it. I'll go for it.
It's a good game.
And I beat it. I may have used a cheat code, but I beat it.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, after using a cheat code.
Whatever.
I mean, hey, it's Super Nintendo.
Win's a win,
That's allowed, right?
Dave
Yeah.
calls it the Metal Slug of Schmucks.
It was tough.
I could see that.
It was tough. Especially the last level. Oh my god, if I didn't have 99 lives.
It's so good on the Game Boy Advance, and I appreciate it so much on the Game Boy Advance. But what I hate is that they took the banjo guy off the box art.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, some BS.
Worst box art ever.
Yeah.
Most disappointing box art of the year.
For the year of like, 2000.
Oh, it was right there.
Sam, best.
Alright. My best retro game. I really had a hard time thinking of ones that I played for the first time and just really was into. So I think probably the most fun I had playing a game that was older was Project Justice. And I never played it before
What's that
on
on?
the Dreamcast.
I've never played
It's
that.
a sequel to Rival Schools.
I've never
fighting
played
game.
that.
It's really quirky.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's kind of goofy, but Joe and I played it on one of our Tuesday streams a couple weeks ago, and I really liked it.
You're not gonna wait to mix it.
So, I was gonna say Vector Run, but I guess that's not really a retro game.
It's a retro style game. It's brand new.
My pick, I can't figure out if I played it before this year or not, but it's Cho Aniki on the PC Engine.
Joe and Nikki.
Cho Aniki.
Joe and
Joe and Nikki.
For those that have never seen Cho Aniki, it's kind of like a joke game because it's a shmup, and your power up is two big buff dudes in like thongs that are
Oh, I
on either
remember
side
you
of your
telling me
ship
about
and they
that.
spin.
Yeah.
But the gameplay is
this?
fantastic, and the music is amazing on
The
PC
music
Engine
is-
CD. It's so good. I'm
wish I
pretty
could
sure I
control
played that
the
for the first time this year.
I think that was this year. Because I think you got it from Daniel, didn't you?
No, I ordered that one.
Oh, did you?
The other game that we kind of go up there is Power Slave on the Saturn.
Okay.
Very, very good game. So,
Oh my god, this makes me nervous.
So, next.
most disappointing game.
Oh yes. Mario Tennis Aces is bad.
Come on,
Tell the
son.
world, Tony.
I haven't played it yet.
I hate the racket system. The fact that you break 2 rackets and you lose the game, that is the dumbest concept ever. You know kids are going to break the rackets in the games. And it's just...
Teaches them about holding in your emotions, not let it get to you.
No, Rich, we're talking about our games of the year, not the list.
Rich,
We kinda-
nobody did the
we
list.
kinda
List? What are you
decided
talking
to-
about? I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
what
about.
list?
I don't know. What?
We all play games, but I don't know. The list kind of faded. We might do one for 2019. Might change it up somehow. We all just
Yeah.
got busy.
Busy,
It's a
yeah. Very lofty goal.
lofty goal.
Especially after like I made my list and then tallied up the number of hours it would have taken me to do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we all made a New Year's resolution last year that we were going to beat one game on every console that we owned. Which,
I'm just gonna sell 23 of my consoles.
yeah, right. For most people, that's probably not a big
You
deal.
only have
but
23.
No, I have no idea how many I have.
When you have as many different consoles as we do,
Too many.
it's
It's a big endeavor for sure.
yeah. And we
God dang it!
none-
God dang it!
none
God
of
dang
us
it!
did it, honestly.
So
So
what
most
we're talking,
disappointing-
yeah, and what we're talking about now is our picks for different categories of game of the year, but it's only games that we played for the first time this year. So it doesn't necessarily have to be made or released this year. It could just be anything that we played for the first time.
My last continue.
So at this point, we're at the most disappointing game
So
of the
Tony
year.
hated
Tony
Mario
hated
Tennis
the
Aces.
tennis game.
My buddy brought it over because he recently picked up a Switch.
Talk into your mic, Tony.
So my buddy brought it over recently when he picked up a Switch like a few months ago, and he bought Aces, or whenever it came out. He had a Switch for about
Oh,
not even that long. He like recently got it, but then he picked up Aces as soon as it came out, and I hated the fact that the rackets broke. Like I said earlier, it's disappointing. I don't know. It's just I played every other Mario Tennis, and it was just. It was just too complicated. I just
heard-
think they're adding too much to a game of tennis.
I
with
heard the
Mario
Wii U
characters.
one was really bad. Was it worse than that one?
I actually didn't play that one, so what's that one?
Played every other one.
Yeah,
Well-
liar.
Yeah, I lied, but 'cause I forgot about Ultra Smash.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a Mario Tennis.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh!
Ooh, he should have went for that other bunt.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
didn't like that. That's
Most disappointing.
All right, so the second game I ever downloaded on Xbox Game Pass. I
Great
played.
service, by the way.
Yeah, incredible service, absolutely. Worth every
Least
penny.
disappointing service. Of the year.
Absolutely. A friend of mine at work wanted to play a game that was on Game Pass. So I was like, yeah, I'll download it. State of Decay 2 on Xbox One. I guess a sequel to a big 360 game.
Before Dylan gets too into it, I just want to say that he talked about this game for months leading up to it.
Yeah, it looked. I mean, I can't play this game and talk at the same time. Yeah, I mean it's a zombie game where you have to like build up your resources. It's basically zombie Fallout, kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
But worse. Believe it or not.
How was it worse?
So it's like there was just nothing to do. It was bland. Honestly, the graphics and controls seemed like original Xbox. I don't know. It was just disappointing in all ways. We probably put 4 or 5 hours into it, and we were like, it's not going to get any better. So we just totally stopped. And I'm pretty sure that's why they knocked down the price so much on it. 'Cause nobody really bought it and stuck
Thank
with
God
it.
you had it on Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly. You just delete it and not feel bad about it.
You didn't spend $280 on it like you did for Fallout.
Fallout wasn't Dylan's most disappointing game of the year.
hey, but that canvas bag is gonna be sweet when it shows up at his door.
6 months
6 to
later.
8 months from now.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Alright, so I was gonna say, and before y'all like lynch me for this, Monster Hunter World. And not because it's inherently a bad game. It's just not what I wanted it to be, I guess.
Fair enough.
But I realized that I played a much, much worse game. And that would be Rainbow Islands Revolution on the
How
NES.
dare you!
That game is trash.
I heard it was bad.
Oh!
This is so tough. This one is the worst.
I thought it was just gonna be Rainbow Islands on the
You
DS,
thought wrong.
and I thought wrong.
I honestly can't disagree with her, even as much as I love
It's
Rainbow Islands.
horrible. You have to carry
You're out.
them around in a
This
bubble.
game blows. Most
With
disappointing
the
game of the year.
stylus, like it's dumb. So
You get to enter your name at least, I think.
Rich says he didn't like Vermintide, which I actually downloaded at one
Wait,
point,
what?
played for like 3 seconds, and I wasn't a fan.
A what?
Your name?
Vermintide?
What is
It's
that?
like a first-person thing. I can't even describe it.
Ah.
Oh, you made first, second, and third?
What? I'm so good.
So, my most disappointing thing this year, I had a couple that I was gonna say,
Ready?
and there were some that were really up there. I can't say Fallout 76. I didn't put enough time into it to justify it. I'm gonna say the PlayStation Classic
Oh, as a whole.
as a
Really? But Cool Borders 2 is
as a whole. So I pre-ordered the thing when they announced the
won it.
first few games, only because I wanted to mess with it and have one on my shelf. I'm not that big of a PlayStation fan unless it's obscure and weird. And then they announced the rest of the games,
You're like, what?
and I thought, man, this sounds
My God.
bad, really, really bad. But you know what? I'm gonna keep my pre-order. I just want to get one. Want to see what it's like. It came in the mail. We played it on a Tuesday stream.
Like your
The
butthole
only
fucker.
game that we had fun playing was Puzzle Fighter, and I already own that on PlayStation.
Ridge Racer 4 was.
Ridge Racer ran fine, but that doesn't mean it was fun. The thing's a hunk of crap.
That's why they're already knocked down to like $70 at Walmart.
Target had them for
I might be going
$35.
What?
Yeah, so they were $60, marked down a lot of places, and then if you use the Cartwheel app, it was $35.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do extra stages, guys.
Completed.
Completed. Ew.
Completed.
There's Mikey Davidson.
So yeah, PlayStation Classic. Garbo, don't buy one unless you find it really, really cheap.
And that's a good point because we had a friend the other night. He's like, "Oh man, I have to spend this money on a PlayStation Classic." I'm like,
Gage.
"No, you don't." But Joe, you are right. If you can find it for like $30, absolutely.
Even if you can find it for like $50,
Yeah,
I'd say sure.
that's like top. That's like the most I would.
But
pay.
$100, what were you thinking, Sony? And why not put the American ROMs on it? You play Tekken 3 and it plays like ass.
Yeah. Thanks for Cool Borders too. That was really awesome.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Appreciate that.
Man, let me tell you how many people come looking in the store for Cool Borders 2.
Yeah, and never Crash Bandicoot.
It's no one.
But I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
I think people are going to like
Fallout
try to
fully.
play the Persona game. They're going to try to play Persona 1 and be like, I like 5. That's why they put this on here.
They're gonna
If you're-
They're going to
okay,
get in there and going to be like,
if you're
what
into
is this
Persona,
trash?
if you're into Persona and you don't want to pony up to buy the legit copy of Persona 1,
Which is what, like
like-
250?
then I could see it.
180 maybe?
Like,
Maybe 250 now? This
Mike
is making me
says,
sick as a dog.
I agree about the
What is
PlayStation
happening?
Classic. I played Siphon Filter and Intelligent Cube the first night, and it's been just a glorified paperweight since. Exactly. And like, I don't even feel the need to mod it.
And
Like, I
here's-
don't even want to touch it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, I actually tried going back and playing Siphon Filter probably 4 or 5 months ago because I love that game on PS1. That game is trash now. Like, it did not hold up at all. And that's the problem with a lot of those games on the Classic is that they didn't hold up. Like the 16 or 8-bit era games that you get in the NES and SNES Classics.
I think even if they did an N64 Classic, those games would hold up better
Oh,
because a lot of the
absolutely.
best N64 games were cartoony and colorful, and that art style in primitive 3D works well. However,
icons like Buck Bumble, Robot on Wheels,
I mean,
Rocket.
those games were great. But
But why did they give you a PS1 controller with no analog sticks?
you know what? You're right.
I'm
Ubisoft
not doing this.
Ubisoft N64 games,
You get weird mascots.
they were good.
They had one mascot, and they were like, you know what? F it, we're not making a sequel.
Who made Chameleon Twist? I like that one.
That wasn't Ubisoft. That was
I don't know, but I like that one.
so yeah, whole bundle of disappointment.
Oh, Sunsoft. Sunsoft made Chameleon Twist.
Look at you.
I thought your biggest disappointment was Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee.
What did I say? That was definitely an honorable mention. Was Pokemon Let's Go. Get out of here with that kitty stuff. That's bullcrap.
Just give me the original Pokemon
That's
remastered.
Exactly. That's all I want. Make it tough. The problem
Games
is,
for kids?
Red and Blue is actually challenging. Now it's just like, hey, let me hold your hand while I walk you through Kanto. It's dumb. Pisses me off. Anyway,
Alright.
what's the next one?
It's That's our
Now we're all
last,
fired up.
last category.
Oh my gosh, that's the one everyone has been waiting for.
The year.
One knows.
All right, Tony.
Tony, game of the year.
Well, I've already mentioned it twice, and I'll mention it one more time.
Pocket Rumble.
Echo the Dolphin was. I'm just no. Persona 5 was amazing. I know it came out last year, but I played it this year. After talking to Dylan extensively, I'm like, hey man, what can you do in the game?
Dude, I'd be at work and be like, bro, I just got this Persona. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So powerful. And I'm like,
Dude,
dude,
that's not what he
And
said.
I'd be like,
Persona!
I'm 45 hours in the game. Am I there yet? And he's like, yeah, nope. You're gonna have to.
75 hours, dude.
Yeah.
You just cracked the tutorial.
Great game. Loved it.
How many hours did you put into it?
I put in 120 hours.
Solid.
120 hours.
I was at like 98.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of hours.
It's a ton of hours.
That's
Damn.
exactly why I don't play these games, because
They do take a lot of time.
who has that kind of time?
College students.
Yeah.
That's true.
Although when it first came out, I beat it in a very short amount of time.
Dylan sat in his truck and just screamed Persona for 5 minutes.
Well, when you've been waiting for a game for 2.5 years, you get a little excited. Okay.
That's what I'm
More
gonna do
than
with
a little.
Shenmue 3. I've only been waiting
Shenmue
since
3! Shenmue 3! Shenmue 3!
Kingdom Hearts doesn't count. It's not a real game.
I don't know. I kind of did that with the Katamari. Not quite on Dylan's level, but when they announced the Katamari reroll,
She lost
I
her
screamed
mind.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Fair
Because
enough.
that's like one of my favorite games.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Dylan,
Yeah,
what was
totally.
yours?
Game of the year? Well,
Mantel says Persona 5 was legit. Summon Jesus. Is that a spoiler?
no, you cannot summon Jesus. You can summon his, like, God's right-hand man.
Sweating like a Xenogears fan.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Where's Chris Leavenworth at?
dude, that dude, like, preached it. Like, he did Xenoblade Chronicles X, which was garbage. My game of the year, I've actually already mentioned it as well, Octopath Traveler.
Okay.
It's been a long time since a game grabbed me that hard,
Oh.
if you know what I'm saying.
Whoa.
And honestly, I played the demo, and as soon as I played the demo, I was like, pre-order it, gotta get it, day one, no doubt about it. And I couldn't put it down until I beat it. And it was honestly, it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
The game looks cool.
It's absolutely
It's not my
incredible.
style, but it looks cool.
Well, and the thing is that so you have 8 playable characters. So you have it's basically 8 short stories, one for each character.
okay.
And just the stories are actually surprisingly dark. Like, you know, it's a beautiful game, beautiful art style, but the stories are dark, man. Like, it's pretty impressive. It's like I said, just playing each chapter of each character kept me coming back for more. So that's mine.
Frank says he put in over 200 hours in Persona 5.
Good man.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good one, man. I don't blame you.
We're sending Tony home to live with you.
Wait, can I combine Persona 5 and Persona 5 dancing? Because then it would be like a lot of hours. The same thing,
I
right?
don't think that counts.
Okay.
All right, Sam. Game of the year.
My game of the year. Tony has already mentioned this one. It's not Persona.
Oh, so close.
Yoku's Island Express.
Hey,
I
Love
freaking
game.
loved that game.
Beetle game.
Beetle game. So you're this little beetle and you're pushing around a ball and it's like,
So you're a dung beetle?
yeah.
That's accurate.
And we actually played it on the stream. We did Switch games a while back, but it's pinball. So it's like a pinball platformer. It's really cool.
Poop
And-
pinball.
Yes, basically.
Pinball.
But it really is. It's so cool looking. It really is a cool game.
Like, it's got a cool story to it, and it's not super long. And then there's a lot of like little secrets and
How long did it take you to beat it?
I didn't 100% it. I think I got like 75%, and it took me. I don't know. I probably put like maybe 10, 15 hours.
Yeah, not bad.
But Dave says Stardew Valley was his, and he lost weeks of his life to it.
I really want to play Stardew Valley.
They just added multiplayer.
You gotta tend those crops, bro.
Justin says I haven't played Octopath yet, but I love the palette and classic style. It's supposedly a lot like Live X Live on Super Family, mashed with. I'm not even gonna pretend I know how to pronounce that.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Setsu.
but it's awesome. Just get it. It is the best game on Switch.
Yoku or Yuku's Island looks amazing, and if you can find a physical copy on the Switch, grab it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Frank
Upside.
picked up Octopath today at the shop,
Yeah.
He did.
and he said he started it tonight. Seems good.
Good. Yeah, it's awesome. If you like turn-based stuff, it's gonna be right up your alley, man, for sure.
Alright, what about you?
Yo, let's hear it.
There was a lot of stuff. I actually sat down and played games this year, which was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Usually I play something for a few minutes, put it down. That's why I like shmups. There were lots of good games that came out of NES Maker, but I'm gonna go back to my roots of racing games and say that Forza Horizon 4 is my game of the year. The game hit
So
all
surprising.
the strong points, had the best graphics of any game I've seen in a long time,
It is
especially on the One X. Music's always good. It's got radio stations. The engine noises in this game are very, very accurate.
I made a souped-up Jeep that has the Jurassic Park decals on
Dylan
it.
has a Jurassic
That's
Park
all I
Jeep.
wanted. That's all I wanted. I'm done.
Um,
And it's got like 1,200 horsepower. So yeah, it's just a beast of a Jeep.
The Island DLC is incredible. It's free on Game Pass.
Why are you so good at this?
The cars, the sense of speed, everything's perfect. I love race cars, and that game's it. 100% game of the year.
It's solid.
I mean, we played a lot of stuff this year.
Yeah, it was
did.
tough for me to remember everything that I played.
You didn't get touched.
I don't know how Tony
How
just
did
did
you
that.
do that? This is dumb.
But yeah, I mean,
I feel like I'm watching a safari.
yes, you can drive a 124 in Forza.
But why would you?
But you can drive a Jurassic Park Jeep.
When you can drive a Miata.
I don't know, the game's just good. But we played a lot of Killing Floor 2.
Yep.
We played a lot of PUBG.
We did play a lot of PUBG at the beginning of the year.
A lot of Rocket League.
Rocket League is the one. It's like the always go back to it game of the year.
All right, so quick question. Pardon interrupt. Do they have a physical copy of Rocket League for the Xbox One?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll make it.
I want it on Switch. I want the physical on
'Cause
Switch.
I've got.
So the physical on Switch, I opened it the other day since we had never opened it.
Mhm.
It was on the first Switch games we bought, I think, and or as soon as it came out, it was. And it has like this cool little like quote unquote limited like print in it of one of the Rocket League cards, and it's like foil. It looks really cool. Like it's neat.
You know you guys have a clearing DLC?
What? Oh, I actually bought some DLC for it on Xbox. I got the Jurassic Park Jeep. And when,
I sense a theme here.
and when I make a goal, it's like a fire T-Rex comes out and like roars at you. It's pretty dope.
That's kind of awesome.
It's intimidating.
What else?
Did you beat the game?
What?
Did you beat the game?
I beat the beginner stages.
Oh my god.
But I mean, we played Killing Floor 2, PUBG, Rocket League, Pirate Game,
I got second.
Forza.
Forza. I mean, that's just multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe I actually sat down and played games this year. I tend to play games, Mantel says, I tend to play games long after they come out, so not sure about Game of the Year. Destiny 2 is definitely my biggest recent disappointment. Okay,
That's what-
I initially mentioned Destiny 2.
Dishonorable mention.
Because I agree with Sam, Monster Hunter World was disappointing to me. I thought it was going to be something that wasn't, because I like the idea of big boss battles, but it was just too clunky, in my opinion. And then I got
Did I just keep playing?
Destiny 2 because they said they added more story and whatnot, and I played it for probably 10 or 12 hours total, and I tried
Get after it. Come on.
to get into it.
Again?
We're
Really
going advanced.
tried.
We're going a bit tougher this time.
But the game was just, it felt bland.
Go expert.
It felt like lame Halo.
Sure.
Like, I'd rather play Halo.
Is it the same
Free
stages?
game already.
They alternate.
Like, I hope with Halo Infinite, they do what Destiny didn't.
Be good.
Job.
Yeah. Like I liked the way Destiny controlled. It looked okay. And it was fun for an hour or so. But it was, man. Dave says someone hit Tony for me, please.
Oh yeah, I made my name as Miata in the staff credits.
What?
It's a real car. It's not a Miata.
Were there any
I
other
think
games
fine.
that you guys wanted to mention that came out this year that you played this year that were good?
Wait, what?
Dylan
again?
doesn't
I'm
wanna
sorry.
talk
What?
about
What?
some
What are we talking about?
Were there any other games that you played this year that you want to mention? Since this is our last show of 2018.
I'm like, is this year really over already? Jesus.
Oh. You know what was good this year that everybody's going to disagree with me on? Labo.
I thought Labo was cool.
It was cool.
We had fun.
It's a cool little experiment thing. Yeah, I built 2 of the things, and that was as far as I wanted to go with it.
Yeah, I could see it, like, for kids.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great project thing.
Here's my take on it. I think it's going to be pretty hard to find in the future. Parents are going to.
Are you saying that Labo is upside?
Big upside.
Because parents are going to throw it away. I guarantee it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
cardboard.
Or it's gonna
Nobody's
break.
buying it because
Oh,
it's
God,
cardboard.
that's what it is.
Although,
Yeah.
because everyone's like, oh, it's only cardboard.
Hey man, you
Like,
want to
getting
do
the
expert?
software and
You're hopping into the ring of fire
all
right
sensors and all the crap that goes with it. Like,
Oh, you're
it's
gonna hate this
actually
one.
worth the money.
now.
The Dave says Far Cry 5 gets a pass. Do you mean in a positive or a negative way? Frank says God of War was his game of the year.
I've heard it's awesome.
Played
Haven't
well
played
and
it.
enjoyed the story. Other than that, the messenger was great. So we still have a
panicked.
copy of freaking God of War from the launch day that is still unopened in
it's
our house.
Still in the plastic.
Keep it
I still
sealed,
need to
upside.
play it.
Upside.
Mantella says Dragon Ball Fighters was legit, though
Yeah.
he's horrible at it.
That would be a
Game
good
looks
one.
beautiful.
That would be a good
It
one
does
for
look
best art
like
style.
slipped
'cause
on
that game
the
looks
Sure.
great.
No, I
Mike
did.
Bear
I was
says
rolling
Undertale
the
hit the
seat,
Switch
and
this
then
year, and I
did
highly
that.
recommend it if you've never tried it.
What?
Undertale
Yeah,
on the
Dylan
Switch.
got Undertale.
I got it for Vita. I'm not opening it up.
Yeah,
Though.
Yeah, don't
That's-
open that.
That's like collector's.
We gave Dylan the collector's edition.
F me.
Will says Friday the 13th or Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Okay,
Zombies
solid.
Ate My Neighbors
Solid.
is one of my favorites.
Bro,
I hate
bro,
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
I freaking love that game so much. I
Most-
had it as a kid, and it still holds up. I love that game.
Most frustrating game of 2018.
Super Pokeball.
Justin, I don't know what you're talking about. Right?
What's that about?
The design and lore, however obscured.
He's talking about Destiny 2.
Oh, Destiny. I gotcha.
Oh, you suck.
I'm trying to do a trick. I'm trying to turn a trick.
Oh,
Oh,
what's that?
the Dave says that Far Cry 5 was pretty okay. Arcade levels made my players are often.
By players.
I'm not gonna ban it.
Okay.
That's probably
If you
right.
move faster in a
F.
straight, if you move faster in a straight line, you'll actually feel it's taking whatever you go through. Because if you start to slow down and you wiggle from side to side, oh, you're done.
Pro strats.
Wiggle it from side to side. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody ever wants to know how to play Monkey Ball or needs a coach, Tony is available. He charges $20 an hour for Monkey Ball coaching.
You're saving that?
Yeah, that
You will
was
get
gold.
on the pro circuit
That was
in no
gold.
time.
I'm saving that replay. That was gold. I'm watching that one later. What about? Hey, here's one for you. What's your most anticipated game of 2019?
Persona Q2.
It
I didn't
better-
even play the first one.
It
but
better come out.
It's
this
not
year.
coming out this year, probably. Thank you, Team Atlas.
2019 game.
Coming out.
Ember. Ember looks good.
Got it. Oh, what?
Ember.
What is Ember?
Yo, Todd's in the chat.
There
What's,
he is.
what's Ember?
Ember is made by the people who made No Man's Sky. You play as
Oh,
an
yeah.
ember, like a
yeah,
tiny little like
yeah.
ember from fire,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to like traverse this world. That looks really cool.
That game looks really
What
cool.
about Anthem?
I'm torn on Anthem.
I'm torn on it too. Honestly, it looks dope,
I
but
just don't play those games.
Nick says Mortal Kombat 11. Dave
Yeah.
says third Tomb Raider was not good.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Third term.
Frank says Persona Q2 really.
Whoop.
Todd says most anticipated game, Tony's mom.
It's not a game.
It's
man.
Todd. The Dave says Wargroove.
Fair enough.
That does look cool.
That was pretty
It's
dope.
another Chucklefish game. Man, I don't know.
I don't even know what's coming out because I don't give two craps about Kingdom Hearts.
Yay!
I used to, and I'm like, if this game had come out like 3 or 4 years ago, I'd probably be excited. But man, I just
You didn't like any of the
I've
24
lost it.
spin-off games that they had?
I didn't play any of them. I can't keep up.
It's too much.
359 nights in a keyhole or something.
I gotta have 14 different. Listen, I gotta have 5
two
different
keys
systems
over the moon.
to play
plus a half.
every single game, so I can
So
know
you
the,
did the
the
thing.
ins
No,
and
you
outs
have
of the
that
story.
collector's edition that has them all.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know,
tell you right now.
I'm not gonna go back.
It's not recommended, but if you can do it, that's
Oh, that's
insane.
terrible. Terrible.
So yeah, you got the bars right
Oh,
there.
I'm going. I'm no. I
So-
got it.
I'm just
Yeah, we
Frank
saw how I did it.
says he hopes Anthem is good. He really hopes it's good. And I feel the same way. There's a lot of hype around it, and I don't want it to be like Destiny. Sorry, Todd. I want it to be better.
Since Todd's in the chat, Destiny is a bad game, officially.
I already talked about that.
Fallout's better.
Todd said he finally downloaded Star Wars Capcom Infinite. It's half price on the Xbox store.
Oh yeah,
Gross.
if you
I have
thought
that
that
game on
one level was
PS4
bad,
though.
this
I'm
is
not
even
buying it
worse.
again.
Um,
Sorry. entire time.
Do we have it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, someone traded it in like shortly after it came out.
Oh.
We have had
It's
that game
tough.
forever.
This one is like the most hated level
Mantel
game.
says his most anticipated game is the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Okay. That's cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was awesome. I never played the original one, but that one looks crazy good.
I hope that they didn't keep those like walking mechanics.
Oh no, they probably totally
I
redid.
think
Oh, what is that mech game on Switch?
Oh,
Oh.
that looks dope.
It's got like a weird. I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't know
definitely
what it's
Japanese name. For
Deus
sure.
Ex Machina, maybe, or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I know it's not Deus Ex, but it's like...
I was about to say that's like a Smashing Pumpkin album.
What? No, that's a Cyberpunk game. Oh, Cyberpunk 2070.
That ain't coming out next year.
Is it not? I thought it
Probably
was this year. Or 2019.
I would be surprised if it did.
Will says Anthem. Like I said, Anthem's got a lot of hype. It looks cool. I just hope they don't blow it.
I just don't care about
Ready?
Don't be Destiny.
Hey man.
it. Is that a freaking Kojima game coming out next year?
Oh, Death
That's-
Stranding.
Justin says Norma Reedus and the Solitary Fetus.
Oh.
Just went from laughing.
Oh.
Logan says, hey. Hey Logan, what's that dude?
If Death Stranding does come out next year, that'd be mine.
I
game.
don't. It looks too.
It looks so weird, but so cool
Can we
at
get
the
a
same
remake
time.
of Death Jr.?
Please,
Yeah.
dude. I've been saying that for so. You know they put one on the Wii.
How about Death the Third?
They put one on the.
Yes.
Really?
I'm almost positive there was Death Jr. on the Wii.
That was on PSP, but
Um,
this is like ridiculous.
I don't know. Death Stranding looks odd.
Oh, don't panic! Don't panic!
Diablo on your cell phone.
Hey! Oh.
Flip the table over.
Yeah, this is tough.
Oh, the new Samurai Showdown.
There's a new one.
Yeah.
Nah.
Samurai 6, I think.
I just don't care about fighting games.
I know you don't.
Sorry. F me.
Golf Game 2019.
Golf Game 2020. We know it's probably coming out.
Because one was supposed to be coming to Game Pass. They showed it in the Game Pass trailer.
There is one on Game Pass. It's the first one.
Oh.
The one that came out like 5 years ago. Yeah, if they come out with a new golf game, I'll probably get it.
I know there are things coming out. I just don't.
Are you googling it?
Yeah.
Oh, I went too
Anthem,
fast.
Kingdom Hearts 3, Crackdown 3.
Terry Crews game.
Hey, Cruz.
That
Terrence Crews.
Psycho Shadows Die or whatever. The Division 2 actually looks pretty good.
I never played the first
The
one.
multiplication 3.
Ooh.
Devil May
Days
Cry
Gone.
5.
Nobody cares. Rage 2. I want to play Rage 2.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Shenmue 3.
Shh. I think
Maybe.
it's gonna get pushed back.
Probably. It's
Gears
never
5.
Believe.
New Wolfenstein.
Jump Force.
Jump Force is the Shonen Jump
You're a
game.
weeb.
Weeb game.
New Streets of Rage.
What the?
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
they just
Those
are-
released some new screenshots of that
Of
yesterday.
what? Of what?
The new Streets of Rage.
I'm down for
Oh, that game does look pretty cool.
Uh,
Ah!
Oh man.
God, this game blows.
You want to play the advanced levels?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Oh, the new Ori game is coming out.
Oh yeah, that looks actually.
Sonic
good.
Heroes.
Doom Eternal.
Race racing.
I will buy Doom Eternal the second it releases, and I will play the entire thing.
Wait, there's a Cuphead sequel?
What?
I think it's DLC.
Oh.
Still though.
Dude, I'm so bad at this level. Dylan, you're back up.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh, Fire Emblem on Switch. I'm be getting that.
And Damon X Machina. Oh, Session, the game that looks like Skate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's gonna suck.
What?
Have you ever played Skate?
No. I remember how upset you were that it wasn't called Skate 12 or whatever it is.
The sequel to Super Meat Boy.
Is that's a thing?
Yep.
Super duper meat.
Janet, you don't have to lie for your husband.
What did Jana say?
That Destiny is
Bro,
awesome.
Destiny is awesome.
That's like saying third gen Camaro is
Jesus.
the greatest car ever.
Oh man.
Dylan's looking forward to Super Mario Ball 2019.
Deluxe.
Super Funko Land 64.
You can catch Tony on the Pro Super Monkey Ball circuit all summer long.
I don't know, man. I've bombed this stage every time so far.
Bro, like these are stupid hard.
Oh, there's master levels too.
Oh my god.
Why?
For savants like Tony.
Nope.
Oh, Fallout boy.
Fallout Replay. What's the opposite of Fallout 76?
Is there any hardware coming out?
PlayStation 5.
Well, Soldier Boy Classic is
Soldier
supposed to come
Boy handheld. Soldier Boy sell them.
Tony, what are your goals for 2019? 3 of them, go.
In gaming
For-
wise or
for
just total?
games?
Like in general. Like,
I want
no,
us.
Yeah,
I want
like
us
gaming.
To, I want us to start on our NES Maker game,
Yes.
the RadJunk crew
Oh, don't worry, we're starting on that.
NES Maker game.
Trying to get more PS1 games for my collection.
Oh, really?
PS1.
Yeah.
Guess who needs to offload some of their PS1 collection?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that's so.
And you know I have the best PS1 games.
Are there?
Hopefully.
Are there good PS1?
I have the best.
Jill's got mad upside.
But he doesn't have the Little Mermaid 2.
I do, actually.
You do?
Yes.
Well.
Nobody breathe that.
Unless you gave that to Tony.
I didn't give Tony anything.
No.
Yes, I have the Little Mermaid 2 on PS1.
Okay. No, but definitely PS1 games. I want to work on NES Maker. That's a fact. As for the shop, I want to try to get as many GameCube games as we can in here. I'm sick of GameCube games being like the Wild West out here. You can't find them anywhere.
Bro, that was terrible.
That was so bad.
I'm going for the shortcut.
We've got some. Tony and I have got some good projects coming up.
Oh yeah.
Got lots of region modded GameCubes that are about to come out of the back room.
Oh, how did you do it? Did you get more? Did you get more?
I
Like
plan on streaming a lot more. I want to stream
Yeah.
almost every single night a week with a different type of show.
Oh, for anybody watching,
Yeah.
you can catch me and Tony at like probably 7 o'clock on Wednesdays.
Yep.
Yeah, on my page over Competitive Gamer on Twitch. We played Super Mario 64 this past week. And what did we play before that? NES games on
NES
Switch.
games.
So now that I have the
It's-
ability to
we're going
stream retro
advanced.
games, we're going.
Advance.
We're gonna play some retro stuff.
Yeah, and if you can't find his channel since his name is too long and involves underscores, head over to the RadJunk page. We'll be sharing it.
Yeah.
But
Play-
on
play
Tuesdays,
Let's get,
Sam and I stream
We'll do Monkey Ball.
from the house.
Oh, why did you not tell me about this before? More normal golf.
Wait, monkey golf?
Yeah.
What?
Todd doesn't own
Do
any
it.
GameCube games, but he owns a GameCube.
Why?
I had that problem for a long time. So Tuesdays, Sam and I stream. Wednesdays, Dylan streams. Thursday, I'm going to start streaming probably with Blake. We're going to talk about cars and play Forza and relate them to real life.
And you have been videotaping me every single day that you're in the shop
Tony's
asking my
take
opinion
on
about
vehicles?
certain cars.
Then Fridays, we don't know, we might do something random. We've got Drunk Girl Gaming some night during the week over on the Drunk Girl Gaming page. Then Sundays, we do this. We sit around and be dumb.
We have fun.
We do.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So.
If you put this in, you win.
Oh, all the way to the hole.
Hey, I know what you're saying.
All the way.
Ooh.
Solid.
We should
Monkey
probably
Golf is actually really good.
This looks awesome.
we should probably use one night to do our online multiplayer stuff again.
Is it like Xbox stuff?
Yeah,
I'm down. We were doing it pretty consistently for a little while.
we were.
Then it kind
We
of
just
fell off. Yeah. But you're a long way out.
For
I'll
those
play
that,
with you guys when you're not playing first-person shooters.
That's fair.
well,
I'm down for Rocket League. I'm down for.
oh, you need to play Bindi.
Yeah, I do need to play Bendy. Joe got me Bendy in the Ink
What a
machine
shot.
for
Oh.
Christmas. Apparently, the only copy that the GameStop and Destin got.
It's a hard one to find.
You want to? It was GameStop exclusive
Mhm.
as far as physical goes. So if you guys want to talk about upside, I mean,
Yeah,
it's right there.
We were in there trying to get an Xbox copy, and Charles Xavier was working, and he was like, "Yeah, we got one of each." He was like, "I don't know who I sold the Switch one to," which I was like, "That was me. I bought it."
Game looks like first-person Cuphead though.
Yeah,
But
it
definitely
looks
like
really cool. I just haven't had time. This week, Christmas week has gotten so freaking busy. Like, I haven't had time to play any of the games that I got. So.
On top of that, I mean, Tony and I have to start our mod channel. I'm gonna start building some crazy stuff. I don't know what though.
We'll just do a live stream of me, like, repinning NESs.
oh wow.
Do the most boring stream in the whole year.
You can do it, Sam. It'll take us like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
For all of you viewers right now watching, because we have quite a few on Facebook,
How many do we have, Joe? What are we up to?
Go in.
10 or 11.
Oh!
What do you guys gonna play in 2019? We know what your most anticipated games are, but do you have any gaming goals
I want to actually play the games that I bought.
or
this year.
retro resolutions?
How about that?
You're like murder. Use the
Because I swear to God. Okay, so I said,
Dave, I almost pulled your stuff out today to solder it, but Tony had me slaving over a region modded GameCube that required
I might need to move a little bit
magnifying
more. I might need
glasses
move a
to
little
solder, and then I threw the soldering iron.
bit. Yeah, it's like a broken Atari Lynx.
I don't know anyone who's done that.
Never in history.
So your project is probably going to be, I'm going to say,
Dave, your first mistake was thinking that Joe was actually going to do this.
I'll probably take it home and work on it this week, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because my better soldering irons at home, I let Tony use the crappy stuff.
You are tomorrow?
I
Like your job?
think.
Finally, cup in 9. There we
Ooh,
go.
What does
that's
that mean?
That's not good. Cup in 9 shots.
Allie says she's actually going to finish a game.
Same.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good goal, Dave.
What?
Expand from 155 NES cards to 300.
You got that?
Well, you know where you can do that at.
Trade night. Red
Or just RadJunk.
We'll just come here on Monday. Who cares?
Yeah. Or
I'm
Wednesday.
open. Just not a Wednesday.
Not a
You
Wednesday.
know? Because I won't be here.
That's fair.
Lucky you, David.
I was off the last 4 days. My goal is to score a copy of Pepsi Man for the PlayStation that I don't have to donate a kidney to get. If you guys ever get your hands on it, let me know.
Pepsi Man?
Yeah, it was Japan only PlayStation game
Okay.
about Pepsi Man. It was Pepsi mascot at the time in Japan. Huge character.
Not surprising.
Does he look like Michael Jackson?
No, he looks like Ultraman mixed with Pepsi.
That's pretty dope. Oh, don't
What
got
does
it
that
back.
go for? I'm sure a lot.
I haven't looked it up in a while.
Now I'm gonna look it up.
When's the next buy two get one free?
Whenever I decide.
Maybe
I don't know.
sometime this week.
July 29th.
Don't know.
Fallout 76th.
Yes.
We should make Tony play 76 hours of Fallout 76.
I like it.
That won't happen. I'm just gonna put 76 bullets in that
There's a
game.
factory sealed copy on eBay right now for $4.50.
Pepsi Man?
Jesus.
It just says,
$4.50.
whoa.
Bro, that was on the money.
I know, right? Go in the hole.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Whoa. Wind really
Dylan's bad at golf.
took it. Wind just
So,
Blame it on the wind.
can we do a 24-hour stream soon?
Or
We've been talking about it for a while. We need to do it.
It'll have to be a Tuesday.
Bro, we should have done it this weekend since we had a long weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, we
there's one.
should've.
Okay, there's one on eBay for.
dude, I was right there.
Player 2, start.
25 yards.
Send that link to him.
Go in the hole.
Let's make Tony play 16 hours straight of Desert Bus for Hope.
I like it.
Who's hope?
I think it's a charity.
So wait,
Oh,
okay, so
who's
if we
charity?
did like a charity stream for real, would you, the viewers, actually watch us and
Laugh.
donate money to our cause?
Nice one. Player 1,
Of course they would.
Where
They
would we do it at?
they believe in
If
us.
we were gonna do.
You'll hear my cheering
Either here or the
screams.
house.
It's better. It's better.
You do it at my house since I actually have a house.
That's true.
Yeah, but I don't want to upset Seeger. You know.
Seeger would be the life of the show.
He's a little broken right now.
He
Yeah.
is a little broken, poor guy.
That's
no.
true. We could bring everything over. We'd have to go for 24 hours straight.
Ugh.
Give your dog a bone if you.
Wendy, are you in? 24-hour stream at Dylan's house for charity.
And for Seeger, all the money goes to Seeger's member.
Oh, Sears member. Dylan's dog has a broken member.
It's true story.
Literally.
X-ray confirmed.
I don't know how that happens.
Neither did the vet. He was like, wait, what?
Dave says we could use his house.
Nope.
We don't know. When are we going to do this? Let's do this. Justin says he's down. He'd do it.
Nice.
I think if we do that, though, we'll primarily stream on Twitch.
Makes sense.
Just to make it easy.
I don't think Facebook allows you to stream.
Lily says hi. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Oh, hey.
I think we could get away with it on Facebook, but they might break the stream at least about 6 or 8 hours in.
Yeah.
I think Facebook has like,
Zuckerberg puts on time limits.
yeah, we're gonna get zucked.
Yeah. Good old Mark.
Well, I
Marky
don't think
Mark
you can donate. Can you donate to streams through Facebook anyway?
There might be a way. Oh, we could post a link.
Go in the hole.
Mike says, I definitely watch it if stream sharing was doable. I'd even contribute a couple speedruns to it. That would be fantastic.
Hey-o.
God, 24 hours
we're
of
going,
Vector
we're
run?
going for 24 hours
Oh my
of long runs, not speed runs. Slow runs.
Wait, how can we let the audience choose games? Maybe like based on their donation, they get to choose the next game?
Yeah, for every $1,000 you donate, you get to change the game.
No, we could do like $10, maybe $20 to change the game.
Multiplied by 1,000.
No, we're not talking about Republic credits.
So,
Ooh.
6,000.
All right, so tomorrow we're doing 24 hours.
Tomorrow, just do it.
bring it
Into the new year.
Oh no, I don't want to repeat.
Actually,
it,
we're
guys.
starting it right now. This is the first
Yeah,
hour and a
this is-
half of.
oh god.
Whoa, bro, where you going?
People are really enjoying you guys playing Monkey Ball, by the way.
Good.
Who knew the best part of this game was hidden in a mini game? This golf is actually legit. I'm having fun with this.
Wait, best mini game of 2018.
Super Monkey Ball Golf. Actually, the best side game of 2018 was Barack Fu, The Legend of Dirty Barry on
Oh, that
Shaq
was
Fu.
good. That
That
was
was
good.
good.
That was so
Best
great.
DLC.
Best DLC ever made.
What
Oh,
was the best Switch game of 2018?
Octopath. Person.
Persona 5 confirmed.
I'm gonna say something I regret saying.
Whoa.
No, no.
Smash.
Oh no.
Smash.
Don't say it.
Mario Tennis Aces? You liar.
Forza 3. Port.
Smash might be up there. It might be Smash. I might have just admitted that Smash Ultimate.
InfoWars?
You turned all of the frogs gay.
Yeah.
That's the whole game.
Is Alex Jones playable in Smash?
That would be the greatest
Is he
DLC
DLC?
ever.
Smash is good. I'm
Can I get
sorry.
Phil Swift from Flex Seal in Smash.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
I don't get to play the Switch a lot, so I don't even get to play the games that we have.
Who would be the greatest DLC fighter for Switch?
Dr. Phil, obviously.
Shaq.
Come on.
Well, I just think I'll be good on Switch.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow.
Well,
We should shank that.
I'm going back over. I'm going right back over.
Wave Dashin is making all the foxes gay.
no.
Bro, how much is this game?
This game?
Yeah, I just want the mini game.
Deluxe is 20.
Is this on the regular version too?
Yeah, you can get it on Monkey Ball 2 and Monkey Ball 1. But Monkey Ball 1 has regular mini golf. Monkey Ball 2 introduced.
Wait,
Deluxe
on the
is
back
only
of that,
one.
what does it say this outputs?
We're looking at 720p.
So if we had
HD.
component cables, this would look dope.
This game looks amazing. Like,
Oh,
if you play this game on the 360 like I did like the past few weeks, it's great.
Go in the hole.
What other Xbox games did you guys even grab that you're not gonna
Not
play?
playing. We're just not playing.
Yeah, but what were they?
Did you grab the booby volleyball game?
Movie volleyball.
Dead or Alive?
Let's go with the
Mega
It's got the
Man.
lenticulars.
Mega Man Anniversary Collection and Dragon Ball Z Sagas.
Ooh,
Is that
Mega
good?
Man 11 was good.
Mega Man-
Gosh, I'm so
Oh, was
bad.
it?
Yeah, it was so good.
We've got to get
I
a
didn't.
second
I didn't watch it.
Oh, Sign
killed
More
that.
EX. Played that on Switch.
Is that
Okay.
good?
That game's fantastic.
GameStop and Destin had a used copy of that the other day.
Dude, if you find a physical copy of that on the Switch,
There's one at the GameStop in Destin. I saw it.
was it complete? That game's good.
I just
It's
saw
like
it on the
best
shelf and I was like,
golf mini
Oh,
game ever.
you know what was super disappointing
It's up
this year? Galgun 2
Never played.
on the Switch.
Well,
You
what
wanna
were
know
you
why?
expecting? A top of the notch, like top notch, freaking first person shooter?
Okay, here's the deal. I've heard so many horrible things about that game.
I had to confirm it.
It's Call of Boobies.
I needed to confirm it, so I
Yeah.
popped it in. Played
I'm
it.
just saying.
It was just, it wasn't as bad as everybody said it was.
Dave said we could play 5 different EA Sports games from 2006.
Really? The ones I had to put
What?
back
That's
on
the year I
shelf?
graduated high school.
Tony had,
Convenient.
You know-
Tony had to put those back on the shelf.
If you guys had been at the Christmas party, you would have seen Josh get that as his secret Santa gift.
And he turned it down.
He was not
Bro,
happy.
that would have been awesome. I would have like
Who's your number one streamer of 2018?
over competitive gamer.
I was gonna
Seeger.
Seeger, Dylan's
My
dog.
dog. the highlight of Twitch. He has more followers than Ninja.
Yeah, but Ninja doesn't have a broken dick.
Oh, that's mean. He didn't do it on purpose.
You don't know his medical.
Yeah, you didn't see no X-ray.
Jeez.
Right, you hooked that one left, didn't you?
Just a little.
Gotta look for that wind, dude. 19 miles an hour. Jesus, we're playing in Hurricane Michael.
Whoa.
Oh, too soon.
Greatest natural disaster of 2018.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
No, I think for you, the greatest natural disaster of 2018 was nukes closing in downtown.
No, yeah, that was a disaster. What were they thinking? They didn't even tell anybody. Oh, go in the hole.
The Dave
Oh!
says
Oh!
Felipe.
Oh! Whoa! We got something special.
Nope. Nope.
We got something special.
Nope. There's nothing special about you.
Oh, that was killed that. Why did it go so far?
Why did it like pause like that?
It was like a super
perfect
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where am I?
I don't know. Why'd you shank it? Dude, your second one has to be in the red.
Oh, great.
Oh, I'm gonna stream myself building my new computer.
I'm gonna stream myself building the Lego Bugatti Chiron for $350. Alex will getting it.
Is that what you want instead of your next paycheck?
No, that is not actually happening. Okay, all right.
Is it
I-
expensive?
It's $350.
How did you not know that? It's like every golf game. Have you ever played Mario Golf? Come on, son.
I'm not
On
good
Game
at
Boy
it.
Color.
All of them. The Game Boy Color version was great.
Are we gonna see any new handhelds in 2019?
Well, we did. We had
No.
the Soldier Boy handheld.
And then Nintendo's.
A good runner-up is the
Wait,
TV.
how much is this Soldier Boy handheld?
Dude, it's dumb. They're like 99, I think. But I mean,
Wasn't his console like 500?
No.
400? I could have swore it was high.
was like 200.
Bro, you lived out now.
no.
I wonder if that's gonna be
Oh, 4 days ago, 4 hours ago, he pulled his consoles from the store.
Yeah,
You know
good
why?
call.
He tweeted out, like, what's Nintendo going to do?
Oh, he said some very vulgar things that we can't say on our stream.
Why would you? Nintendo just took down ROM sites. Are you kidding? Like, Nintendo.
Oh no, he said some bad stuff.
Cursing at Shigeru Miyamoto.
Miyamoto doesn't deserve this.
Yeah.
He deserves much better.
No, I saw a thing that was like a Smash Brothers thing. It was like Soldier Boy, and it was
Like, all
they
lawyers.
made- yeah, it was like Reggie and a bunch of lawyers with like one name Miyazato. It was good.
That's pretty great.
So
Yeah,
the
was it?
console was 99.
No? Alright.
So Soldier Boy
Soldier Watch.
DLC Fighter Pack.
I
It
can't.
just looks like an Apple Watch.
No, it's not an Apple Watch. It's a Soldier Watch.
Soldier.
Apple's gonna sue him too. What?
Soldier Watch. Tell
Alright.
him the time.
So
Steve Jobs
the-
gonna come back.
Here we go. Nick, you'll appreciate this comment that Mike Bear just made. Ninja Golf for the 7800 was a legit.
I want to play that so bad.
And the Dave says Turf Masters is the best golf game.
Turf Masters is pretty darn great. I got it on Switch.
Oh.
You know, for the first month that I owned a Switch, that was the only game I owned for it. True story.
Anybody that stops by the shop this week, I pulled Metal Slug out of the Neo Geo cabinet and
Couldn't
threw
listen to the
in.
screaming
So
anymore.
eat it.
I
Play it
threw
in
in
the game.
KOF 98, courtesy of the Dave. Game's fantastic. It looks really
Oh, what a
crispy.
bad bounce.
Wendy, what's your game of 2018?
Scribble knots
The
Scribble
Scribblenauts for
Knots.
life.
for life, really.
Why haven't they put Scribble Knots on the
No,
Switch?
they did. They didn't they do a
What's coming
Switch?
out?
But I heard it was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard it wasn't like the normal Scribblenauts. Or it was like just a compilation of mini games.
What would you play on?
Rude.
The one, I thought your sister does.
Bloop.
I don't know. It's like
Oh, that's
it's
bullcrap.
like New Age Mario. It's like
I think
free-roaming Mario.
the best golf game of all time is Tiger Woods 2003.
I'm with you on
what's
that.
that?
That game is so good.
That golf game that Todd made us play that one time.
Boom!
It was
There it
The
is.
golf club?
no.
Oh no, the freaking.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
That's the worst golf game of all time.
Looked bad, sounded bad, played horribly.
Awful. That got us demonetized on YouTube.
Look
Yeah.
how beautiful this looks.
Thanks for the flag. This is really fun. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the best golf games.
Okay.
Dylan
Pretty
said
good,
it.
You
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
It really is fun though.
Take a screenshot.
Oh, you can't hit that club.
Okay.
So what do you guys think? Video games 2019.
Games. We're gonna play them.
I'm gonna play all games.
All the
Quit my
games.
job and just stream Twitch because I'm gonna get famous and make so much money. I'm gonna get invited on to Jimmy Fallon.
Speaking of
Ninja
which-
was on Jimmy Fallon like a week ago.
If you guys jump on Twitch and subscribe and whatnot, it helps us out. It helps streams keep going. Especially for people like Dylan, because we like to give back to the community.
Absolutely.
Just sad things like Tony over here.
It helps put fuel in the Goombas' tank.
Stop spinning around and make me nauseous.
We also got some new lights.
Push Y
Guys
if you want
noticed
to look
how
at the
much
whole.
better it looks?
Is our lighting better? Our lighting should be better.
Is my forehead as shiny as normal?
He's either less shiny or more
I
shiny.
think he's less shiny.
I can't.
Cool.
He's less shiny.
Maybe I should put a better tan on my forehead.
We'll just put some of my foundation on you. You know, that'll do it.
Just a little, yeah, like you know how they do on TV shows. Just a little dab of makeup.
You know, we'll make you a little darker.
I'm into
I
it.
just want to play all the games.
Oh,
Yep.
I want to actually play the games that I buy this year because
I'm gonna play
I
every
bought
Madden
so
this
many
year.
games and I did not play half of them.
I'm
Did
gonna
we do a
stream.
show after Christmas.
I'm gonna stream every Madden ever made.
Ooh.
Sticking it tight.
Hey, did you guys get any games for Christmas?
I got Bendy.
What? I got
No,
a
I
2DS
didn't.
from a good friend of mine.
Who?
Fantastic.
Cool.
I got a sweet Wreck-It Ralph mini arcade machine from Nick and Alley.
I will possibly destroy it.
He'll wreck it.
No, you can't say we're
What?
Copyrights, y'all.
the copyrights.
Why are you shanking?
Yeah.
Monkey just
Suck at golf game.
sad baby.
Tony is the monkey. Literally.
Bless
Stop it.
you.
You're scaring me.
Jeez. Made him shank it. You can't sneeze in someone's backswing.
It's just not right.
Sam, what are we playing on Tuesday?
How much
I don't know.
We gotta play something for a little, because Tuesday's New Year's Eve?
No, Tuesday is New Year's Day.
Oh, thank God.
Tomorrow is New
Now,
Year's
I
Eve.
would just like to say,
Oh, the Dave got Monster Party for Christmas on NES.
good.
Great
Oh!
game. Great game.
I would like to say this Xbox was not tested beforehand, so this has been the most reliable Xbox, and I didn't expect it.
Come by it. It's for sale.
Yeah, if you don't buy it, well, that's okay. You're probably just not interested. Come buy other stuff.
Just tap it in.
He's so angry.
That's Gone Gone.
They have names?
Yes.
Can you name them all?
Yeah, I, Mimi, Baby, and Gone Gone. And then you have like the sub Monkey Ball characters from the Wii version.
What's the lore like?
Oh, the Lord's great. When you play Super Monkey Ball Adventure.
Why are they
I
in
can't
the
believe
bowl?
this is real right now.
See, Joe, if you took the time to play a real game such as Monkey Ball, you would understand the lore.
Only real gamers can.
Only real.
Wait. Can we stream Bill Williams games?
Absolutely. What system do I have those? Is it Commodore or Amiga? Amiga. We need an Amiga. How do you get an Amiga?
They're expensive.
You spend a lot of money in the
Money.
eBay.
How much?
$300-$400.
For an Amiga?
Yeah.
Bush League.
I speak the truth.
New Year's resolution for 2019: eradicate the word Bush League or the term Bush League.
I'm okay with that.
I'm pretty sure the term was eradicated when I.
Wait, can we get a shop monkey? Like a pet monkey, like
We
a
have one.
pygmy marmoset?
But we're getting a microwave for 2019.
Sam, let us get a microwave.
You got to use the distances. You're 23 yards away from the hole. That hit 70 yards. So hit like maybe not even halfway.
I'm getting a Keurig.
You can't use putter. Why-
Man,
Do you not understand numbers?
I do.
Tony's bad at math.
Obviously. See, that wasn't that hard.
Yeah. That
All you gotta do.
That was a bit easier. A bit easier that time.
Worst golf game of all time: golf on NES.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Why did they make that game?
I don't know.
Money grab.
A golf game, bro?
Yeah, that's
There's something in that show that I don't know. Maybe I missed it. I don't remember golf game.
Maybe I missed something since I've never watched the show.
Can we go get dinner?
Chili's?
You want to go to Chili's?
Yeah.
Wendy said the first thing on her own
What?
tonight.
She's so proud.
McDonald's like an hour.
I ate a burger without the bun and it was not filling. I want some appetizers.
Joe's gonna eat like 18 hours a day.
Ooh.
The Dave says the worst golf game is Atari 2600 Mini Golf. Do we have a copy of that?
That's got to be
I
bad.
can't even see.
You know we're gonna check that out tomorrow. Whatever.
I'm not. I don't want to play this one.
Got Ninja Golf on 7800. I have a 7800. I need to get that game. It's a little. I think
It's hard to
I
find.
think it's one of those one of the pricey ones. But supposedly, like in order to advance to like your next hole, you have to like fight a dragon and stuff. So it's
That's what Nick was telling me. He apparently played it when he was a kid.
yeah, it looks really dope. I don't really want to play it.
Oh, look at his fingernails on the cover.
What?
So,
Oh.
I know. That's just,
Oh.
so there are 4 listed, or 3 listed.
yeah.
One for 130. There's a CIB one for 80, and there's a SID one for 180.
When I was kind of going for 7800, I think they were going for about 70 to 80 CIB. So that was like the one
Do
of
you
the.
have a 7800?
I do. The boxed one.
Justin says he likes Kirby's Dream Course, and you know what? So do I.
I don't like that game.
I grew up with it, so
I don't like that game at all. Which is shocking. How in the
Once I realized you could like change to different power-ups or forms,
I wasn't a fan of it.
it became much better.
You know what game was kind of addicting to me back in the day, and I'm sure it doesn't hold up today, but Wildlife Country Club on the 64. It's like a $2 game, but I had it and I was pretty addicted to it.
What's the expensive golf game on the 64?
The European one? Isn't that what
Oh
it is?
yeah, European PGA Tour. I got it boxed.
All right. See ya.
Oh.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah. Flex on everybody over here.
Actually, I got that from.
The flex we didn't ask for.
I think I got that from Handsome Josh. Pretty sure I did.
Golf for 2600 is even worse.
Anything for
That was a good
anything for
recommendation
2600.
from Joe originally. Yeah, because I make good recommendations.
For what?
Games.
What did you recommend?
Kirby's Dream Course.
Ugh. I actually went back and played it again when I got the SNES Classic, and I was like, yeah, still not very good.
It's fine.
It's fine. Nah, I did put a bunch of time into Mario Golf on 64 and Game Boy Color back in the day. What's funny is that Mario Golf is actually what got me into playing golf in real life.
Really?
Yeah, like I got it from my birthday, I think. And at first I was like, why did my mom get me a golf game? I don't even play golf. But I started playing it. I was like, golf seems like a pretty fun sport. I might want to try it out. And
You're
here
the
I
only
am.
person that ever got inspired in real life. Like,
In Spyro.
inspired. Mario inspired me to start with gentlemen.
Thank you, Mario.
Just stomping them.
That's part-
Yeah. Well,
So, on that note, since we're talking about golf now, the most boring thing on the planet.
No, it's not.
it's pretty boring.
Also, if you're in Fort Walton, stop by. What is the bowl place that we went to today?
Sunset
Sunset Bowls.
Riders.
Sunset Bowls,
Sunset Riders Bowls.
over by the car wash across from the old movie theater, and Coffee Avenue. Fantastic places.
What the?
Whoa!
Killed it.
So yeah, if you enjoy the show, keep watching in 2019. There's more to come.
We'll be here.
We just hang out. We sell games. We play games.
Oh man.
Talk
Womp.
about it, BS.
We are gamers for
About
gamers.
everybody.
I don't know.
For the people.
For the people.
Victory!
Victory!
What?
I know no one's gonna get that Entourage reference.
Adrian.
No, it's Johnny Drama.
Who?
Johnny Drama from Entourage.
We both bogeyed.
You're a bogey.
Ow.
Well, on that
Shut it
note,
back.
Just
I'm
shut
tired.
yourself. Yeah,
It's
I'm
time for some Southwest. Tony, name all the appetizer chilies. Go.
go.
You got the queso, that's Todd's specialty. You got the Southwestern egg rolls. You got the, well, if you go the triple dipper route, you can get these cheeseburgers that are like mini cheeseburgers. I forgot what they call them. Is that one of the
Sliders?
Chili's? Yeah. Yeah, that's the term. You get like chicken nuggets. They're not boneless wings, they're chicken nuggets.
Saucy nuggets.
Saucy nuggets,
Sausage
Sausalitos.
nugget.
Hey, you put this in, you win.
Yeah. That's the extent of what I know. I just know that yes, it's better
Southwest
than
egg rolls?
Applebee's.
He said that.
Did you?
Yes, he said this. OB.
OP.
All right, Dylan. Now's your chance.
What? This ain't me, that's him. You shanked it again.
Now I'm gonna win.
You just shanked it out of bounds again.
No, he's OB.
I'm gonna get it.
You gotta get inside the red
All the
area,
power.
or the pink area. Deep breath. Deep breath.
This is it.
What? Oh my
Tony.
This determines whether or not Tony eats dinner.
god. He just did it 4 inches. No, he shanked it again.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Gotta be quicker than that. Oh! So close.
Also, can't stress this enough. I don't know why. I'm at 99 followers on the RadJunk Twitch page. So if somebody could just go over there and follow us, it would make me really, really happy. It's twitch.tv/RadJunk. And he's going to roll out of bounds again. The slow, slow demise.
Oh!
Oh!
A little lip there that caught you. That's all good. That's all good.
The rip lip.
Oh, there you go. It's about
There it
time.
is, There it is.
I'm just gonna go out of bounds.
Oh.
Actually, you're in the fairway now. Look
Yeah.
Hey, look at
Give up.
at you.
You're done.
At least
Is that Mogi giving the finger?
That's what it looks like.
pretty much, yeah.
What the hell?
He's done with life.
Look at this course. Though.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This ain't even fair.
This is what it's fun about monkey golf though. They make them ridiculous.
Ooh, super shot. Go in the hole.
Wow.
He's just gonna go like.
Oh, killed it.
OB.
How was that too much club?
Overboard. Out of bounds.
All right,
pretty accurate.
viewers. Thank you guys for an awesome 2018.
Absolutely.
I think Halsey is our most consistent watcher,
Thanks,
Yes.
Justin.
Uh,
You the real
shout out.
MVP.
Thanks for being my friend. over
right
there.
ahead of the Dave, who's a close second.
Yes.
So thank you guys. Everybody else,
Again?
like, share, subscribe, all that junk. It's rad.
Be good. Be good. Go. Oh.
No. And Dylan misses again. Everybody, have a great new year. Be safe.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Must
Use
leave.
Uber or
Go
taxis.
to a place
Whatever.
and stay there.
Yep.
Yes.
Figure something out. Any parting words, guys?
We love you.
It's the last thing you're gonna say to all the viewers in 2018.
Play games.
Bye.
Yes.
Farewell.